Hey yo guys, how's it going? Tal here, and today it's Saturday. So you know what Saturday means? It's vlog day. We've got a lot to talk about. Who watched the NAWCQ last night? I mean, let's talk about that a wee bit later on. I'm really tired though. I stink, right? I look like ass. So first of all, I need a shower. Then we're gonna go out a walk. Then we might go. In fact, I've got a lot to do. Okay, so I'm going to get a shower, then I'm going to get something to eat, then we're going to go out a walk and have a little talk about just a few things I want to get off my mind when it comes to YuGiOh. Nothing too serious, it's all the good stuff. It's all card talk, it's all NAWCQ talk. And then we'll probably pop up, see Tommy later on, see how he's getting on at Castle Comics with his gummy ass arm. Then of course it's locals night, and then I've got a gig to go to straight after locals. Thank God for me, it's located like 6 minutes away, so I can just stroll over casually, and then you guys can see some of what I get up to when I'm not playing YuGiOh. So let's go do that right now. Shower time. Okay, so this is like my second try of actually trying to get this done today. I came out earlier with the camera and it was out of battery. I forgot to check, forgot to charge it because I'm an asshole like that. So we're going to go a walk today. We're going to go down this way. It's goddamn terrifying. It's like the land that time forgot. But I guarantee you, at the end of this shithole, there's some really nice views. And that's just what I need on a Saturday like this. So let's go. Okay, so who watched the goddamn NAWCQ last night? That was pretty intense. Okay, I'm going to take this out because I'm getting so distracted. Also by the views, I love hanging out around water. I love hanging out around like nature recently. It just makes me feel good. Anyway, back to the news. So on the first match, I think it was the first match that was streamed, we had possibly some of the most malicious rule sharking I have ever seen in my year and a half of playing YuGiOh. And then on top of that, we had Jesse goddamn Cotton pulling out a fucking Utopia double game winner 2 games in a row. Okay, that's intense. But let's talk about the first match. So, Mr. Salomon, great player, has checked everything. Okay, he's wanting to make sure that he has legal targets for everything. And at some point, some people had considered maybe he's playing a little bit slow, but it's definitely not malicious slow play. Okay, it's called being on the feature match in one of the most important fucking games of the year. And it's game 3, coming up to a time. Again, he's checking everything out, he's being careful, and I believe at one point, in his effort to make sure he had everything good to go, he checked the side deck. But from there, his opponent, something Dakota something, he let it all go, right? He let it happen. He checked. He said it was fine. But then, towards the end of the game, when Cody, I think everyone was calling him, was down on life points and time was coming up, he called the judge. Said he was slow playing, and the judge gave our Salomon, great player, who won that game. Okay, there was no way he was losing that game. Altergeist player had a Conquiri, nothing else, and it was top decking cards. Okay, unless he top decked a fucking super mega pot of greed that says draw your entire deck, win the game, he was not winning that game, and this arm gets sore. Yeah, he wasn't winning the game unless he drew literally a better than an FTK. So it wouldn't even be an FTK, but you know what I mean. So yeah, he called slow play, and he ended up taking the match because our friend playing Salomon Greats, and I don't even like Salomon Great players, right? Not the players themselves, just the deck. As soon as I see Salomon Great, I think it's boring. So I root for the other person. But this guy, he was really upset, the Salomon Great player. I'll pop his name somewhere on the screen at some point. I'm sure I'll remember to do that. Okay, but yeah, and it was just a real shame to watch, and it was really one of those things where I just felt dirty being involved. He looked really upset, he looked really uncomfortable with the situation, and I just felt really bad for him. So that really left a sour taste in my mouth. And then next, who was it? Was it Gabe Vargas? Yeah, just utterly demolished a guy. That was impressive. And then we had Jesse Cotton versus, again, I can't really remember, like Pavan Manwar? Probably mispronounced that. I'll put it on the screen again. And not only did he pull off a 1 in a million combo and fucking Sky Strikers of overlaying 2 Rays into Utopia double to get double or nothing, to get Utopia to 10k attack points, he did it twice. Fucking twice. That's insane. That's insanity. And that was honestly like the most tense game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've ever played, because I was sitting there just going, go to battle phase, go to battle phase, go to battle phase, and I was so into it that I didn't even realise he'd actually went to battle phase and won. And like, it was a great match. Okay, if it's still up on YouTube, or if it's like it's some sort of VOD, go watch it, because that was intense and that was insane, and I loved it. That's kind of some of the news from last night. What's the plan for today? Well, it's Jank Night at Castle Comics again. Every other week is Jank Night. So I think I'm going to take Destiny Heroes again, because I'm having a lot of fun with heroes, and I'm so unfit. I'm so out of breath. Having a lot of fun with heroes, and hello, having a lot of fun with heroes. So we're just going to go have a good night tonight. I think everyone wants to play something a little bit jankier, so we're going to go do that. But I'm going to go do a few things off screen to sort a few things out for tonight, and then I'll catch up with you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, now moving on to topic number 2 of the day. Number 2, hero support. I'm really freaking excited. I'm kind of bummed at the same time. So, hero support is looking really good. Coming up in Battles of Heroes, Battle of Legend, Heroes Revenge. There we go. We've got the new Vision Heroes, right? And Vision Hero Varus, which is its current name. I don't know if it's been translated properly yet to TCG, but it's awesome. Okay, in fact, that probably is its name. It's a manga card. So, honestly, like, that's a really good combo starter for heroes, which they do kind of lack a lot of really consistent combo starters. Then going into Vision Hero Increase, again, like, that's insane pluses. What heroes are doing is they're getting really, really, really good support that locks them out of everything generic, though, which I think is a good thing, because hero cards in the past have been really abused. You know, things like Stratos, Disc Commander, because they were generic and because they fit into a lot of different decks and a lot of different engines worked well with them. They've both been banned and or limited. They're both limited right now, I think. Disc Commander might be unbanned with its new errata. So, that's really crazy. Like, that is discarding a card, summoning itself, setting a Vision Hero in the spell and trap zone as a continuous trap, and then you set Increase, and then Increase will tribute a hero, summon itself, and another Vision Hero, which is of course Violent, which stumps your melee, which means you get an easy link free. Now what this is telling me, that heroes have some great support coming up. You know, if you include them in like just a general hero deck, their combo starters are great. It makes Cross Crusader really good, again, just to recur a lot of cards. Also, we're getting the new Evo Heroes, which Evo Heroes got me like really interested in playing casually when I was, well, what year was it, 2014, 15? I pulled a Malicious Edge and I was like, oh, I've never seen Evo Heroes before, because I don't watch TV, so I've missed like the entire 3rd and 4th season of GX. Never seen the Evo Heroes up until that point, and I really liked the Evo Hero kind of just beat the fake out of your opponent playstyle. So I like that they're coming back. I like their boss monster. I like a Duster Gold, which searches out Dark Fusion and Dark Calling. Other support cards are okay, but definitely playing a Dark Hero engine or Evil Hero engine in a hero deck makes it a really viable going second deck now. So I think that's kind of where heroes are going until they get a really good first turn boss monster. You know, they've got a link 2, they really need a link 4. A link 4 that just negates stuff, banishes heroes from your graveyard, tributes heroes, but negates stuff, okay? That's what heroes are really lacking. They're lacking easy to access negates ever since Summon Sort got banned and you couldn't go into Bardiche. Okay, but with the support they're getting, I really want a crazy link 4, okay? So, what to do, guys, is in the comments below, you tell me what you would like a link 4 hero to do. I'd like it to banish stuff to negate. I'd like it to maybe tribute stuff to negate, actually, because a lot of heroes like to be in the graveyard. But that's what I want from you guys. I want you to tell me, how would you design a link 4 extra hero? Okay, and then from there, like, heroes are so close to being broken. Heroes are so close to actually being legitimately insane. So that's really what I wanted to talk about as well. I'm so excited for Battles of Legends, goddamn, Heroes Revenge. I will in fact be opening a box of it on the channel, and it's the first product that I've really been like, I'm getting boxes of that in a long time. I think the first one was Flames of Destruction, and haven't since then. Haven't been excited enough to do that, but for Heroes Revenge, it's got a lot of really good cards, so I'm buying a box of that. I'm opening that on the channel when it comes out, and we'll have a good time with it. Hopefully the Vision Heroes aren't short printed to hell, feeling they won't be though. They're not meta enough to really be short printed to hell. But they are heroes, which heroes sell. Okay, so I'm really excited for that. Now I'm going to go a walk. If I see anything really weird, I'll get it on camera for you. Other than that, guys, I'll see you later on tonight when we're heading out to locals. And again, I'll be taking heroes with me, and I'll be having a good time because it's jank night tonight. Okay, so as I'm walking home, we were talking about the hero stuff earlier on, and Battles of Legend Heroes Revenge has actually just been leaked a little bit. We're seeing some really good reprints, some really good rarity bumps. I'm really excited for this. As I said, I was going to buy a box, and I'm going to buy like 1 million. I just thought I'd include that because I'm really excited, okay? But we're on our way home, going that way. So we'll update you guys when we get home. So,
Tommy, you know one of the cards.
Dylan
No time for you
built
to
Tommy's deck. So what we got?
We've got Noble Knights that I have no
So-
idea how to play.
Let's see.
That deck is essentially pure Noble Knights. It's just rank 4 spam.
Except you
But
can't
it
summon
works.
anything but Noble Knights.
I feel like the life draining.
Not
for
even.
me.
You're okay.
Here's the
You'll
only
beat
thing
me
that
tonight.
told me,
You will beat me
when the
tonight.
Xyz monsters
What are you
summon
playing?
themselves, they get tons and tons of equips.
You shall find out.
What is that?
Hi guys!
Right, Ross,
Yes.
here's the rules.
Cool.
We'll open our prize packs, so get these, right? It's not fair, you've got better chances. Right, so we'll open our prize packs for the night, whoever gets the best card wins.
Cool.
What do we win? The satisfaction of
Winning.
cool cards, really.
Yeah, cool.
What do you want to pack first? OTS or...
Yeah, we'll go OTS first then, right?
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, god damn it. Hey, brothers. Well, that was awful.
Yeah, that was...
Who wants a Battery Man Solar? Next one.
Cool.
You know I've never ever pulled an ulti out of these?
No?
Nope, never once.
Tonight's your night. Galtia.
Jality. Well, that's causing an imbalance. Right, Joey, just go for it. You go first.
Right, cool.
Oh my god, so many traps. Power of the Guardians.
I'm actually looking for that for Sunday. What, Power of the Guardians? Boy, come to the shop wants 3 of them.
Okay.
But I have 2. But I might have 3.
Oh.
Not awful.
You win in the now, I think.
And then lastly, give me a Dingrisu.
Big thing, boy. Oh, do you want to see the Witcher face?
Deus Ex.
No, bro.
Oh god,
So
fucking
that's it
damn
when
it.
you're like on the bottom and you
Chain
see all
hole.
your stuff. That's when you go to look at your settings.
Cool.
God, our pull rates are awful tonight. I don't think anyone really won there. Right. Do you want to open them for us? Do you know just extra?
That's got
You-
no
you
Can I open one?
extra.
Oh, who did you get that for?
Oh, that's a...
Oh, it's all PS3.
Aye.
Okay.
That's
I was
a...
like, I didn't even know that was in the set.
That's an old one I've got.
I've seen no PS3 and donkeys. Yeah, speaking of curious,
We got royally janked.
Yeah.
if Tommy joins in on the party.
One
Tommy, you're awfully late, aren't you? Right, can we
I
open
don't
the
want
pack?
to, I'm still not want to.
Mate, there's a dig in that pack.
I want down.
Can I open your Dane?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll open the down.
No doubt Tommy pulls another goddamn ulti.
Tommy goes nothing.
No way.
I saw it's a super trap.
That's Lodge's Flame. I tried to bullshit
What the
you.
fuck is Lodge's Flame?
I don't know.
It's for Valkyries. Have you opened
That's
those,
for
Dan?
Ross.
I've opened one of
I've
them.
got a few, mate.
Can I open the
Thanks anyway.
I got last stand. Can I open the here?
How you doing?
Alright, yeah.
You don't play Yu-Gi anymore?
No.
What are you doing here?
Your kindness and one.
Oh. Right, boys.
Cool.
Everyone had / having a good night.
Okay. No, 'cause I need cleaners give me S.
Fair enough. Right. I hate to love yous and leave yous, but I'm doing exactly that.
You are doing it. You're leaving us.
Bye. Alright, good night so far. YuGiOh's done. And now it's gig time. So let's go find Chris, because he's stoating about here somewhere. Is he over there? No, he is not. Okay, let's go find them on occasion. Just a wee bit of heroin.
I'm dressed like a drug dealer, to be fair.
Yeah, you're dressed like fucking James Dean.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
It's a little bit of a compliment. James Dean used to be a badass. Now he's dead though. Pretty sure James Dean's dead.
Oh shit.
Guys, find out if James Dean's dead for me, will you? Good day.
Sorry.
I'm talking to you.
I thought you were talking to your fans.
No, all 5 of them.
And I'm one. It was a productive... Nah, it wasn't. That's a lie. I've done fuck all.
Have you fannied a bit all day?
Yeah. But I needed a chill day, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've been off work all week.
What do you need to chill for?
Just revamp my energy and whatnot.
All good vibes only.
Yeah. Whereas this place, by the way, I've never been.
Bar Yellow, it's down that way. Right, so we're off to Bar Yellow. It's such a weird bar. It's full of old people. But we're going to a gig there. Yeah, it took all of Spoon's old customers.
But that was all Spoon's customers.
Yeah. So heading to Bar Yellow, we're gonna have a good night, gonna chill. Hopefully catch Connor, because like no idea what he's doing or when he's on. But let's just see like what happens when we get there. I'm really tired. Okay, it's Sunday. This is why I'm doing my recap now. I was out last night. Cue the clips. Okay, and god damn, I was just so tired last night. Like, it was a good night, good gig, had a good time, but I was just so tired. So let's get the recap done quickly, and I'm gonna go get McDonald's breakfast because I am hungry as... Okay, so round 1, Destiny Heroes versus Pacifists. I lost because I'm not good at playing against control decks. And second game opened up Vision Hero Vion, 2 Called by the Graves, and 2 Fusion Destiny. Like, I ain't having that. That's not a good hand. Game 2, round 2, was against... Oh, I've completely drawn a blank. It was against Weather Painters. 2 of them. And then the last round was against Cloudians with some generic water support, and that was a lot of fun. Took that match as well, but it was... I've never had Penguin Soldier flipped on me before, and I was shook. I was legitimately shook. Happened a couple times, I think. That had me shook, and then he had Quake and Mirror Force. I think so. The one that flips your monsters face down. He had 2 of them things. Now, I had free mass change. There we go, number 3. I had free mass change, which I thought won me the game. I was like, free mass change, I cannot lose. No, he had 2 Quake and Mirror Force, and eventually I had to go into like Dread Decimator Beatdown. So that was kind of the night there. I'm just going to round it off just now, guys. As usual, if you like to give it a like, tell everyone that you know about Team Tally. If you want to join Team Tally, hit the subscribe button down below right fucking now. As always, you have been fantastic. I've been Tally. I'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.